you're photogenic. Did you know that?
I did not know that, no.
Everybody's photogenic.
So my name is Tyler McKenna. I'm age 21, was born and raised in Perth, and for a brief period of my life I was homeless, in and out of it. I'd say my childhood was very traumatic, and there was a lot going on between me, my siblings, and my parents, and all of these things eventually led into the life that I would end up living and becoming homeless. When I was growing up, I went through the foster care system. I stayed with several group homes, and as I would travel from house to house, suffered a lot of different experiences, and I definitely learned that feeling of understanding when a place is safe. Almost had like a sixth sense for it. When we were first suffering from homelessness, it was more of a couch surfing term at first, being able to stay with friends here and there. Although nothing is ever that simple, things ended up becoming worse. Eventually it was sleeping on the streets. It was having to do harder stuff to get by day to day. Simple things like going to the toilet, going to the shower was not accessible day to day. And it was frustrating, it was painful, traumatic, but it was also a learning experience, I would say. I think when people think of youth homelessness, I feel like there's only one to two sides that most people usually think of, which is either thinking that they're in a extremely terrible situation and that life is unbearable because they are homeless teenagers, or that these people have essentially brought it upon themselves, which I think those are the two most common views that I've seen growing up and experiencing homelessness. And it really is unfortunate because both of those situations are never what it is. Everybody has their own individual stories, everything they go through, ups and downs. Nobody is just homeless because of a single act, and nobody is just going through that with a single thought in their mind. So I would say a lot of people's outlook on youth homelessness, I'd say be more open-minded to it and definitely look into it, because there's a lot of people out there, there's a lot of services out there that will even tell you themselves what these kids are, what these kids are like, what these kids do, and they're amazing. At the end of the day, they're amazing. YSHAG definitely taught me a lot. So obviously growing up with a lot of youth homelessness and even my previous lifestyle, I didn't know how to use a washing machine. I did not know how to use, or how to properly cook meals, I should say. More than just that, to cleaning as well. I guess when you're on the streets, the most cleaning you do is maintaining your own rubbish around whatever area you sleep. So if you're moving into a house for the first time, there's a lot to learn with cleaning. So I'm now living by myself, my own accommodation, my first own accommodation, my first rental that YSHAC helped me get. So without them, wouldn't be there. So my main focus for a career path, I would say, is to become a youth worker, whether that is for, I think in my mind, mostly youth homelessness, for more distressed kids as to what I went through. I think it would be great to be able to, from that child's point of view, to be able to understand the youth worker that speaks to you and to know that they have been through a similar situation would be amazing. So I think I would say to anybody who's been through a similar situation to me, just search for the help. The help is out there. The support is always out there. And don't let life get the better of you, because things might seem bad, but things always get better. So I'm really excited to be where I am today. I'm really happy that I've received all of the support that I have throughout the years. Honestly, one of the highest points of my life. I couldn't be happier. And I wish the best for anybody else that's going through the same thing, and everybody that works in these organisations as well, because they're amazing. Everybody is.